Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Touchline. Champions League 2025 season. Charlie, bro, this 2024-25 season captures a lot of excitement, bro. I am getting thrilled. Hey, this Champions League year, bro, is amazing. It's mind-busting, bro. The league phase is finally over, and the excitement alone, the big games, the shocks, the goals, oh, come on, the red cards, the vow, the investors losing, the investors winning, bro. And yesterday was the final day of the Champions League phase, and then all teams, 18 games were played across Europe. You understand? All centers, bro. In Germany, in France, when you move to England, when you move to Spain, games all over Europe, bro. Like so, Real Madrid, the defending champions, were in action, of which they won their game against against Wankon Musiano. Oh, team here were born. Oh, your friend is say. So Real Madrid won their game by 3-0. Also, Liverpool, without Mo Salah, Luis Diaz, and his first 11, they lost to PSV by 3-2. You understand? Yes. And a lot of matches were played. Man City won by 3-1. Inter Milan winning. Juventus losing. Lots of surprises, bro. Atletico Madrid thrashing Charlie, Lille also thrashing teams and all that, bro. But let's just look at now as the league phase is over. Some teams have automatic qualification, some two are out of the competition, and some are going to play in the playoffs. Now let's dive into teams that are automatically out of the competition. Now on number 36 is Young Boys, 8 games, no goals. Slovan Bratislava, 8 games, no goals, no points, 0 points, same as Young Boys as well. Yeah, Salzburg, 8 matches played, 3 points. They won just one game, or they drew one game. Is it drew or won? About 3 points here. Girona, after last season, their impressive performance in the Spanish La Liga, in the Champions League, they didn't impress that much. So Arsenal beat them by 3 goals to 1. Yeah, by 3-1. Arsenal beat them. So they played 8 matches and then they had 3 points. RB Leipzig also played 8 matches and 3 points. Sparta Prague also played 8 matches and 4 points on 31. 30s, Sturm Graz with 8 matches played with 6 points. Crvena Zvezda, that's on 29, which is 8 matches played, 6 points. Bologna, 28 matches played. Joshua Zirkzee's former Bologna, you understand? Yeah. So 8 matches played, 6 points. Shakhtar Donetsk on 27th with 8 matches played, 7 points. Stuttgart, Germany's Stuttgart, on number 26 with 8 matches played, 10 points. And then Dynamo Zagreb, they beat AC Milan by 2-1, but that wasn't enough to take them through to the playoffs. So they were number 25th position with 11 points after 8 games. Now let's look at the teams that have automatic qualifications. 8 teams have qualified automatically to the next stage of the UEFA Champions League. That's the round of 16 phase. You understand here? So let's look at those teams. Number 8 is Aston Villa with 8 matches played with 16 points. Lille on the 7th. Lille, who qualified through the Champions League phase, qualification, then moved to the main Champions League, the main Champions League games, and now he's in the top 8, while some big names are not in there. Wow, Lille, what a performance! So Lille is number 7 with after 8 games, 16 points. Number 6 Bayer Leverkusen, 8 games played and then 16 points as well. Atletico Madrid is number 5 with 8 games played and then 18 points. Inter Milan is number 4 with 8 games played, 19 points. Arsenal, England's Arsenal is number 3 with 8 games and 19 points as well. Barcelona, yes, my boys, Barcelona, Messi's Barcelona, they are second with 8 matches played, after 8 matches played with 19 points as well. And also Liverpool, they were unbeaten until their final game where the coach dropped all his first 11, all his starters. None of them made the cut, none of them made the flight. Going to lose to PSV by 3-2. Even that was an impressive performance. And if you had a red card, bro, the Liverpool team is on a different level, bro. So Liverpool are number 1 with after 8 matches played with 21 points. Now this is how it looks. Now to the playoffs. Let's see the big teams in the playoffs. Now in the playoffs, number 9 on the 9th position is Atalanta, who played 2-2 draw with Barcelona after 8 matches played with 15 points. Dortmund on 10th with 8 matches played, 15 points. Real Madrid on the 11th position, the defending champions, after 8 games played, 15 points as well. Bayern Munich, a team that was tipped to be in the top 8 after the first matches. Bayern Munich and Madrid were tipped to be there, but they couldn't make it, but they are in the playoffs. So Bayern Munich is number 12 with after 8 games, 15 points. AC Milan, 13th position, 8 games, 15 points. PSV, 14th position, 8 games. I mean PSV, not PSG. PSV, 8 games, 14 points. And now 15th position is PSG, 8 games, 13 points. Benfica, 16th position, 8 games, 13 points. Monaco, 17th position, 8 games, 13 points. And Brest, 18th position is Brest, 8 games, 13 points. So things are looking nice with Brest and all other teams in the Champions League. What I say is, I was impressed with the performance that Brest put up against Real Madrid. Their frontliners were amazing. They really Brest held Madrid firmly. You understand? Yes, they held them very, very, very well. Thank you very much. Now, you are wondering, so what's next? Now, the draw for the knockout phase, that's the playoffs phase. Not the knockout now. The playoffs phase will be held on 31st January. On 31st January, that is very soon. 31st January 2025. That is draw will be held. Now, which teams are going to face which teams, and how is the draw going to be done? Is it going to be like a random draw, or teams are going to face teams? And then in the round of 16, how are things going to be? Through to the quarterfinals, the semis, and to the final, that will be played in Munich at the Allianz Arena, where Chelsea beat Bayern Munich to win the UEFA Champions League on penalties in somewhere 2012. That same stadium will host this year's Champions League final. Now let me take you through how the playoffs is gonna be. Now let's start from where, when, and how to watch the draw, and also how the draw is gonna look like. Okay, so when, what time, and where to watch the UEFA 2024-2025 Champions League playoff knockout draw. The Champions League entered a new phase in 2024 with a new structure and more teams. As the league phase draws to a close, 24 teams will progress into the next stage of the tournament. 8 teams qualify straight into the round of 16, whilst the other 16 who make it past the league phase will take part in a playoff to advance. Here is all the important information you need to know about the draw. Get seated and let me take it through. Okay. Now, date. So Friday, 31st January, it will be starting at 12 o'clock CET. That's around, let's say, 10 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. Around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. there about here, I think so. So let's go to the Champions League playoff draw. So the top 8 qualify. That's the first top 8 from Liverpool to the last team was, I think, Atalanta. No, it was I think Lille. No, it wasn't Lille. It was the last 8 team was Aston Villa. Yeah, so from Liverpool to Aston Villa, first to 8. So they are the top 8 teams. So the top 8 teams qualify automatically for last 16 and seeded. Finishing the top 8 is not only beneficial, but from standpoint of having fewer games to play en route to the final. So they will be playing fewer games as compared to those who will play in the playoffs. You understand? Yes. But it also gives you the best seeding for the last 16. For example, league phase winners Liverpool and runners-up Barcelona will face a team who finished 15th, 16th, 17th, or 18th when the draw is made tomorrow. So definitely, Liverpool or Barcelona will be meeting a team that finished 15th, 16th, 8th. So be facing teams like PSG, Benfica, Monaco, or Brest. So Liverpool and Barcelona might face any of these 4 teams. That's good. But facing PSG will be a tough one, though. You understand? Yeah. And Benfica as well. Now let's move to how it's gonna be done. Liverpool number 1, round of 16 versus PSG, Benfica, Monaco or Brest. Barcelona will be facing either PSG, Benfica, Monaco or Brest also. Arsenal, who also qualified to the round of 16 stage, will also be facing Feyenoord or Juventus or AC Milan or PSV. Arsenal, either Juventus, Feyenoord, AC Milan or PSV. Inter Milan will be facing either Feyenoord, Juventus, AC Milan or PSV in the round of 16. Atletico Madrid will be facing Celtic or Manchester City or Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, and definitely do not meet Real Madrid because they are all in the same what? UEFA, this thing, the same country, and meeting the round of 16 won't happen. So they might face either Celtic, Manchester City or Bayern Munich, and Bayer Leverkusen might face Celtic or Man City or Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, and they won't meet Bayern Munich, so definitely be either Celtic, Man City or Real Madrid. Lille will be facing either Sporting Lisbon, Club Brugge, Dortmund or Atalanta. Lille is facing same opponent, so the same strength of opponents with the same strength. That's amazing for them. That's good. Aston Villa on the other hand will be facing either Sporting Lisbon as well, Club Brugge or Dortmund or Atalanta. So this is how the round of 16 will be faced. So meaning we might have a match between Liverpool versus PSG or Barca versus PSG. And we might also have a match between Aston versus Juventus or AC Milan, and also Inter versus Juventus or AC Milan. But Inter won't face AC Milan or Juventus, so definitely Inter will be going in for Feyenoord or PSV. Inter will be facing either Feyenoord or PSV, and Arsenal will definitely face Juventus or AC. With Arsenal, so I am 80% sure they'll be facing either Juventus or AC Milan. 80% sure. Okay, now for Atletico Madrid, they will be facing Real Madrid, so definitely they'll be facing. We might be seeing they meeting Bayern Munich or Man City, any of them, and Bayer Leverkusen too will be facing either Real Madrid, Man City or Celtic. For Bayern Munich, they won't face. Then Lille and then Arsenal will be facing Sporting Lisbon, Club Brugge, and then Dortmund and Atlanta in that order. You understand now? The sides who miss out on automatic qualification to the last 16 by finishing between 9th and 16th will have to play a two-legged playoff round with the advantage of being seeded still. Now listen to this. The sides who miss out on automatic qualification to the last 16 but finish between 9th and 16th will have to play a two-legged playoff round with the advantage of being seeded still. Those teams will play against the sides who finish between 17th and 24th, with the return leg at home in principle. For example, Atalanta finished 9th and Dortmund 10th, so those two will play either 23rd place Sporting Lisbon or 24th place Club Brugge in the playoffs. From there, it is relatively simple. 11th place Real Madrid and 12th place Bayern Munich will take on 22nd place Manchester City and 21st place Celtic, and so on. So in the playoffs, it is likely, very likely, that Man City will be facing either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid in the playoffs, bro. In the playoffs. So 9th to 16th seeded for playoffs. Those seeded for playoffs. So now Atlanta playoffs versus Sporting Lisbon or Club. So Atlanta will be facing either Sporting Lisbon or Club. So on Friday, Atlanta will be drawn with either Sporting Lisbon or Club Brugge. Dortmund will be drawn with either Sporting Lisbon or Club Brugge again. Now for Real Madrid, they will be playing home and be facing either Celtic or Manchester City. And Bayern Munich, they will be playing home again towards either Celtic or Manchester City. So Manchester City there, Afi, Pep, oh, family they stress you, EPO they stress you, English League Cup they stress you, FA Cup they stress you, then Champions League, bro. AC Milan. So let's go to the AC Milan, my own. Now AC Milan playoffs versus Feyenoord or Juventus. So AC Milan will play either Feyenoord or Juventus in the playoffs, but definitely not Juve. Definitely not Juventus because same country. They will not meet. from the same federation, play the same league as Serie A. No, do not meet in the round of 16. So definitely, AC Milan will take on Feyenoord. That one is 90% sure. Yeah. PSV versus Feyenoord or Juventus. So PSV will face either Feyenoord or Juventus. So definitely PSV won't face Feyenoord because they are the same what jurisdiction from the same Dutch league. So they'll be going to the Serie A. So PSV will be facing Juventus. Now PSG play home and host either Monaco or Brest. Now with this one, PSG is what a French Ligue 1 side, and Monaco is also a French Ligue 1 side. Brest is also a French Ligue 1 side. Now it's either PSG will face any of these two teams, either Brest or Monaco. So if PSG face Monaco or Brest, have they breached the UEFA rules? Has the UEFA rules been changed or be amended? Because we all know that same teams from the same federation can't play in the group stage or the league phase. They can't meet in the league phase as well, and they cannot also meet in the early stage of the knockout phases. Somewhere quarter final, semi-final, final. There it is what acceptable. But for early phase, the knockout phase, as the playoffs, we were playoffs, so it can happen here. But round of 16, it won't happen. For playoffs, it can happen. So we might see AC Milan playing Juventus. It could be possible. You understand? Yeah. So let's move on. Now, Monaco will also be playing PSG or Benfica, and Brest will also be playing PSG or Benfica. Feyenoord will be playing PSG or AC Milan. Juve will be playing, as earlier said, and Celtic will be playing Bayern Munich or Real Madrid, and Man City will also be playing Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. So Man City there, no matter what he does, they will play Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. For Man City, no matter what he does, they will face Real Madrid or Bayern Munich in the playoffs. My God. Sporting will be facing Atalanta or Dortmund, and the Cloud Bridge will be facing Atalanta or Dortmund as well. Now, the new UEFA Champions League 2024-2025 draw format explained how it works and what's changed. There has been a big overhaul of UEFA's premier competition this season. Gone are the days of the 32-team group phase, replaced by a 36-team league. Each team plays 8 games with the top 8 automatically qualifying for the round of 16, as I earlier stated. While the bottom 8 are eliminated and do not drop down to the Europa League. So this time, they don't go and play the Europa League. No. The last 8 teams are knocked out till next season. If they will only qualify to the Champions League, they are fine. But if you don't qualify, that's the end of the road for you when it comes to Champions League in the 2024-2025 season. Meanwhile, the team that finished between 9th and 24th go into a playoff round and decide which 8 teams will go on into the knockout part of the tournament. The round of 16, as part of the old format, continues with seeded teams playing on seeded teams, leading to quarterfinals, semi-finals, and eventually the final itself. Now, knockout phase playoffs. Let's get to the knockout phase playoffs. The 2-legged ties will be played during February. So that's from the round of 16 going, will be played with the knockout phase. The knockout phase play. So the 2-legged ties will be played during February. February, with the first leg taking place on February 11th or 12th, with the second leg happening a week later. So the first leg will be taking place on February 11th or 12th. February 11th or 12th, with the second leg happening a week later. So meaning Val's Day, no. So if Tuesday is 11th, Wednesday is 12th, Thursday is 13th, Val's Day basically Friday. Akoshi for birthday, and then Val's Day Abishia. Hey, Crowy. The games will kick off at either 6:45 p.m. or 9 o'clock p.m. and will be decided after the draw. The knockout phase is a bracket from then until the final. The knockout phase is a bracket from then until the final. Teams finishing between 9th and 16th in the league phase will be seeded teams, meaning they will play against a side that finished between 17th and 24th in the final standings. The seeded team will play their home league second, which will be confirmed once the draw has taken place. So the seeded teams will play their home league second. After the home and away matches. When are the other UEFA Champions League knockout games played? Round of 16 will be played. So the February one, the 11th and the 12th is the playoffs, you know. Yeah, the playoffs will be played in February 11th and 12th, and then the knockout phases, the round of 16 will start from 4th March and 5th March, and then a week later, March 11th and March 12th. So that's where the round of 16 matches will be played. March 4th and March 5th, and then March 11th and March 12th, round of 16. Quarterfinals will be played April 8th and April 9th, and the second legs will be played April 15th and April 16th. Semi-finals April 29th and April 30th, and then the second legs will be played May 6th and May 7th, and also the final, which will be played in Munich, will be on the May 31st. On the 31st of May will be the final of the UEFA Champions League 2024-2025 season. This new format is amazing. I'm enjoying this. Most people don't understand. That's why I took my time to elaborate on this, to explain things to you, how this is gonna work. And the final will be played at the Allianz Arena, the stadium where Chelsea defeated Bayern Munich in Germany. Because that's the stadium of what? The Bayern Munich, the Bavarians. That's their stadium. And that's where Chelsea went to defeat them. In 2012, the likes of Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba, Juan Mata, that Chelsea team has been the best Chelsea team I've ever seen. Their dedication, their commitment. That day, I even supported Chelsea, because that day I called them Chelsea once in my life. Since then, they've been shit, bro. They've been shit. Thanks for watching. My name is Vampy. If this is the first time on the channel, don't forget to like this video, leave your comment in the comment section. Also, subscribe to the channel. What I say, tap on the bell icon down there and subscribe. And follow me on all social media handles, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and also on X. You understand? On Twitter and also X. On X and on Twitter, bro. Yeah. And TikTok as well, you know. Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching. I love enjoying this Champions League season. And Man United plays today, ladies and gentlemen. I said Man United play today, and why that look, bro? Why that look? Whether you like it or not, we are playing today, and the same format of the Champions League is the same way it's gonna be done. Man United are already in the top 8, and we will have automatic qualification to the round of what? 16. What do you say? So guys, thanks for watching. My name is Vampy, and I'm out.